fucking thing sucks!
Loud voices, opinions, they don't hold back. SKIDS PODCAST, where the truth is a heart attack. They go deep, talking about news, no censorship. Current events, race, movies, games, just take a sip. They won't sugarcoat, they'll tell it all. Unleash the left fury right from the start. No holds barred, they'll break all the rules. SKIDS PODCAST, where they're the kings of fools.
Eric,
Jesus Christ, man.
Eric.
You have one fucking job over there. One fucking job.
Eric.
Welcome to the show. SKIDS Podcast. Yeah. I'm Shane Kopke. I am here, as always, with Tim Gage and Kevin McNichols.
Hello.
The guy who still can't figure out how to push buttons.
No.
Timely fucking fashion.
Buttons are hard.
Now they're made of plastic.
Yeah.
Stupid. That reminds me of Tim's joke from earlier.
How husky my dog
About
is?
your dog, yeah.
Yeah. It's a big husky dog. She's just husky,
No.
that's all.
I go, Tim's dog
She's
was
big bone.
Tim's dog was laying down, and I'm like, wow, Tim, your dog actually is fat. Because he was saying how fat she was.
She's a cutie pie.
And then he goes, that's because she's husky. And I wanted to punch him in his fucking mouth.
That's gold. I'm giving you
It's
fucking
not
gold.
gold.
dude.
I told him that this is exactly this
She's
is
just
true.
a little husky, that's all.
But this is true. That's a fine thing to say when you're trying to pick up a lady at the dog park. Because they're terrible at understanding jokes.
Ladies at the dog park aren't ones to be picked up.
Okay, at a park.
Yeah, because
Regular
they're
park.
madly in love with their own dogs.
Well, and also good luck picking some of them up because
But-
they're way over.
But
200
I was
pounds.
like, Tim, you got to understand how irritating that is to a dude that has a sense of humor. It's terrible.
Okay.
I remember I used to work with a guy that all
Who
he
has
did
a
is
sense of
tell dad jokes.
Yeah, dad jokes are gold.
No,
dude.
they're terrible.
Fucking great.
And then he's like, well, my wife laughs at him all the time. I go, yeah, your wife also fucks you, and I'm not going to do that either.
Oh, why not?
Just not going to.
Well, I can still shoot my shot, can't I?
I'm not. This isn't a story about you.
I'm just saying.
Jesus Christ.
He's making it a
He's
story
already
about
turned me
him.
down, and I haven't even asked yet.
So this week the
Doesn't
NHL
seem fair.
this week the NHL started their season. My team got to play over. I
Was it
say
the Red Wings?
I say it. No, I hate the Red Wings.
That's the only team I know.
I'm a New Jersey Devils fan. They actually got to start their season in the Czech Republic. They played 2 games against Buffalo over there and beat them both times.
What the
So
fuck
I'm
are we
pretty
playing?
stoked about that.
State games out in the Czech Republic. What the fuck's that about?
They do.
Did you ever get your Red Wings?
No, that's not. I'm not.
Yuck.
Not doing that.
Yuck.
It's just a question.
No, it's not just a question.
Disgusting.
There's a lot of implications on that one.
There's a lot of implications.
So
why did they name their team Red Wings?
The
Do
Red
they
Wing-
have to get their Red Wings
you
before
got to
they join
understand
the
that
team?
that was named probably before that term existed for that.
How do we know that?
Because
Jesus,
it was
Kevin.
the name was
Oh
what is
fucking
wrong
God,
with you?
dude?
You've
Wow,
got
we're gonna have a
fucking-
great show, ladies and gentlemen. We have a great show ahead for
This
you.
is awesome.
Looking forward to it. We're gonna have
It's
so
gonna
much
be-
fun.
it's gonna
But
be
you're a hockey star. You're
wonderful.
pretty excited they're
I-
playing
I'm
out in the
s-
Czech Republic.
Well, I'm super happy because the Devils started out 2-0 to start the season.
Well, that's a good way to start.
They won the first game 4-1, won the second game 3-1. Their new goaltenders both played great.
Yeah.
Because they were back-to-back games, one night away from each other, so they usually don't play the same goaltender both nights. It's kind of like pitching.
They get locked up afterwards.
Well, as a goaltender, you're out on the ice the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
So if you come under siege at any point, you could be exhausted before the next game even fucking starts the next day. And so they'll usually not run them back-to-back. But their backup goaltender, Jake Allen, who played absolutely terrible in preseason, let in 5 goals really fast, played amazing. So both goaltenders played fucking great. I'm stoked for the regular season. Their next game's not till Saturday, so a week
What do you
away.
do till then? Just
yeah,
reruns, highlight reels.
Contemplate suicide the
Oh,
entire
that's-
time.
So the normal thing.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, that's why I need hockey.
Right.
It's the only way.
Right. That's a release.
And it's
Gotta have
it-
something to live for.
Well, it's kind of crazy because they give you weapons that you could end up doing that
Well,
to
we've
yourself. with.
on this show we've seen some pretty brutal murders
yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on with that guy? We could look that
Guy
up.
got his throat slit.
No, the
yeah,
guy
he's
that
dead.
got arrested.
Yeah,
Kevin,
sure
see
he's
if you can
buried by
find.
now.
See if you can find out.
What was his name?
I don't remember the guy's name.
Oh, there's
Just
no way
type
to
in-
find it then if we don't know that.
Type in UK hockey player dies. and then we'll find his name that way and just see what happened. I know that he got you're good at
Charged.
spelling. He got charged. He got arrested. Adam Johnson.
Adam
but what's the other guy's name?
Johnson.
I don't care about. Matt Petgrave.
Matt Petgrave.
So, no, don't type his name in. How about
Why?
just fucking copy it and then put it in?
Or just scroll down and find him.
Yeah, whatever.
Matt Petgrave, and then copy, paste, and search.
Fucking do it yourself, Shane.
Nah,
Jesus Christ.
It's a lot better to fucking I just. wanna
That's
see
the
what
dude that did it?
Yeah.
No, that doesn't look like him at all.
That looks exactly like him.
The guy that leaped in the air and did the
Yes,
fucking karate
yeah.
chop?
Yes, it's the same exact guy.
Oh, it's more.
But
like
he's black.
He is
Playing
black,
hockey.
that's
Oh, we better let him go. We don't want people to think
That's
we're
fucking
racist.
murder right there, dude.
No, you're wrong. You got it reversed.
Oh, the guy that died was black?
No.
No, he was white.
That would have been murder then, Tim. Remember, that's how
It
it,
was a
works
black
in the
on white
sensationalized
crime.
news source.
That's why they suppressed
So
that.
what-
They didn't want us to know he
what-
was
Oh, look
black.
at that! How the racist treatment of Matt Petgrave hurts black. blah, blah.
We were just-
I told you.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it would have been the reverse.
Where is
They-
he now? There it is. Did you see that? Where is he now? Where is Matt Petgrave now?
Oh, there it is. I didn't see it. There's like.
That's
10
all right.
things
I didn't see it. It's the
Uh,
word.
Let's see here. A bittersweet goodbye. Matt
10
Petgrave's
months ago, he
last
hung him up.
dance on the ice. That was 10
Hung him up.
months.
Oh, he got arrested 11 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Has it been so
talked
long-
about
has it been
that, but
long since we
yeah,
heard
it's
that?
been, dude, it's been almost a year since
Jesus.
that happened.
Time flies.
crazy, dude.
So does that guy with skates.
Oh, that's crazy.
I mean, dude, if you watch the video, it does look like he took a fucking like, oh god damn it, not a karate kick,
So-
Taekwondo style kick.
So the most recent news, it looks like, was
September.
September. Looks like
So
he's on. He had his bail extended by police.
So he's still. So it still looks like he's going through the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, I don't think that he's had. I don't think they've had the court or the trial.
That's crazy that it's taken that long. I mean, it is a more nuanced type
Well,
of
it's
case.
even more is that the one actor that killed somebody still has
Alec Baldwin?
Yeah, he's still. I don't. They finally reopened it. And
No,
Yeah.
they actually let him off, but
no, they're
completely.
coming after him again.
No, they let him off completely the last time.
I think
you're right. They came after him again hard, but
Yeah.
they let him off completely, and then now they're going after the prop
one girl.
chick.
Yeah, the,
No, that already
the
happened.
armorer,
She already
the
got
armorer.
charged.
But they're going after her extremely hard.
Yeah,
Oh, is
because
that right?
yeah, she's like. I think she's. I don't know if she's
'Cause it's
already
hard-
been to trial or she's
Negligence.
going to trial.
It's
Uh,
look,
Because that movie's coming out next year or this year?
and
they're
they're
still,
still
putting
gonna
out?
release
oh,
it.
wow.
so the problem I
Rust.
have, with potentially charging Alec Baldwin. Look, it is supposed to be a movie set. It's supposed to be a closed type of thing.
Uh-huh.
It's supposed to be very well monitored, and he gets handed the prop. He's not supposed to expect that it's a loaded fucking firearm with real bullets in it.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, but the rules on a movie set is that I've seen a lot of people talk about this that work on movie sets is that everybody that holds that gun is supposed to check it.
My guess is that that's the rules.
No, if
that
you watch the
don't
video
always
of
get followed.
the
Yeah,
hearing
but they're
of the
supposed to.
recording prior to that, what happened, he's basically like producing, directing, and all that on this, right? So he's motivating everybody. Come on, let's
Yeah.
move it next shot, next shot,
Yeah.
next
He was
shot.
the,
You know,
one of the producers for
he
it.
was totally just pressing his coworkers
Yeah.
about this next shot.
No, that's-
like moving everybody along too fast.
Well, hey, man,
stressing
time's
everybody
money
out.
in
That's
Hollywood.
fine though. That's fine. The problem is for the
Shortcuts were made. You
for
know?
the armorer to not fucking check that. A
no,
gun,
I have no.
a
Yeah,
gun-
I agree. That's
well,
negligence.
literally
for sure.
a gun that they fucking brought out to target shoot the day before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The day before.
yeah.
It's not a fucking prop gun. It's literally not a prop. It's a
No.
real fucking
well,
gun.
and
As I
a lot of the
underst-
guns they use on sets are real
Yes.
guns.
Yeah, it's cheaper
They
just
do
to use
have
a real
prop
gun.
guns,
Yes.
but they do have real guns too.
Usually, a lot of the prop guns are used for like action scenes.
Right, where they're running around or
they're falling or something.
Yeah.
They get like high quality like rubberized resins.
yeah,
That look exactly like the real thing. You guys watch The Walking Dead, right?
sure.
No, never
Remember
heard of
when
it.
John Barenthal played Shane?
Yeah.
There's a scene where he's running around with the shotgun, and if you watch the scene super closely, it's an action type scene. You can see the barrel bend
Oh,
because
yeah,
it's
yeah.
one of the rubberized
It's one.
fake
Yeah,
ones.
exactly.
So I mean, you can see some of these prop guns in the movies and go, "Oh, that's a complete prop." And they do make actual prop guns that fire blanks only, that cannot fire an actual shell. They're not the right size.
Well, as
All right.
He said that he didn't pull the trigger. You know that.
Oh, he 100%
Yeah,
He
Baldwin
had to.
in his interview, he said, "No, I didn't even pull the trigger on that. I don't know how it
Yeah,
happened.
and
It
he's
just randomly
denied
went
that
off."
from the very
Yeah,
beginning.
100%
However,
that's not true.
All these gun experts and stuff have been over that, and they say that gun, that type of gun, that model could absolutely not fire
Right.
unless that.
You could actually,
trigger was
well,
pulled.
I know we could pull it up that him, like I said, pressing his co-stars to move along to the next scene. Let's go. Let's try to
I
get
bet-
Is there
rewind, set it
actually
again, rewind,
is there
set it.
video of
Yeah.
him on
Yes,
the set?
Just type.
Yeah.
No, not in the set. Just type in Alec Baldwin denies pulling trigger.
No, not that. The
Oh.
actual sets, the set recording of him prior to the shooting, like his behavior, you could tell he's
Oh, I don't care that I don't care that he rushes people. That it doesn't fucking negate the fact that you need to fucking check.
yeah.
the
But when you
firearms.
got the boss say, "Come on, let's
Don't
go, let's
care.
go, let's go, let's go,"
do not care.
yeah.
I don't care.
I get it. You're responsible, but again, you get someone. Yeah, that
Baldwin waved gun around on Russ's film set before fatal shooting.
I like how he's just fucking hip firing everything.
yeah.
Just terrible.
And they kept trying the scene again, trying the scene again, and it.
Yeah,
Footage shows
that's normal on a
alcohol
fucking
version.
Hollywood set. That does
Yeah.
none of that fucking shocks
I mean,
me.
and that's true because they're always trying to push things along in Hollywood
Right.
because every day they got people out, every hour they got people out there on the set or wherever they're at.
Well,
It's
yeah, you
costing
get
them money.
unions and all that. And you
Absolutely.
I
And
get
not
it.
just
Yeah.
that, you also have lighting issues that you cannot, like there's certain scenes you cannot
Right.
possibly shoot at nighttime because the lighting, you will never get close enough to the real lighting that
Yeah,
you need.
yeah, or it has to be shot at an exact certain time of the day in
Yes.
the afternoon
Yeah.
or whatever, you
Right.
know.
So none of that part doesn't bother me at all. I don't care that he
Yeah,
was
it's
pushing.
pretty
that
normal
doesn't
in
bother
Hollywood.
me. What bothers me is that you don't fucking check the goddamn gun.
Right.
That bothers me.
Well, they didn't have time. They're too busy
Because
trying to reset.
you've seen the guns that I have. I've shown you them.
You don't
and
have any guns.
And I know that I lost them in a boating accident, but I would always take magazines out, unchamber it, and then hand it to somebody randomly.
Got that video?
Huh?
That one video you sent me,
The guy.
handicap dude or the Downs dude that just grabbed the fucking gun and started the dude rushing after. It's like, whoa, dude, set it down.
All
Set
right,
it down.
you know what? I'll find
You
that.
know what I'm
That's
talking
hilarious.
about? That one was really good.
That was hilarious.
'Cause-
I have
Did
no
I send
idea what
that?
you're
Just
talking
I
about.
must have sent it directly to
I
you.
think it was to the group chat because you said it looks like Tim was doing something.
Oh yeah.
You know what
Oh, I do remember,
Remember that video?
Yes,
I'll
yes.
find
That was great.
I'll find
Because
it. and
you
send it
could
to
see the
Instagram.
panic in everyone's eyes when they handed this kid with Down syndrome. They had him a live fucking gun.
Yeah.
I don't
and
even
he-
think they handed it to him. I think he just picked it up.
He may have just picked it up, I think.
He
yeah.
slides the fucking thing back and they're like, "Oh shit, no!"
Where you just say, "How do you know it wasn't me?"
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
So yeah, Kevin, I'm sending it to the
Instagram?
Instagram.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I always.
Oh my goodness!
anytime
gracious.
Are you glad that I'm on?
Did
mug
we didn't
shotties?
even we didn't have any of that up on the screen at all, did we?
Nope.
What?
Okay, thank God.
What?
All the rest stuff. I mean,
No,
'cause, oh,
No.
the tits.
golly,
I mean, the tits are fine.
jeez Louise.
Well, why do you
bouncy.
think I said
Bouncy
follow?
titties.
Why do you think I said follow mugshotties? But no, anytime I ever hand a firearm to anybody,
Oh,
I always unchamber the thing. I always lock slides back, lock actions open,
Yeah.
all that shit, and then hand it to them. And I expect them, when they look at it, to treat it like it's already loaded and look at all the same shit that I just did and make sure. That's how you're supposed to fucking do
There
it.
we go.
I
Okay.
don't know. Did he
All
put it up? No, he's pointing it. Yeah, okay.
But this guy, it's hilarious. They hand this dude a gun.
I don't know if there's volume on it or not.
There it is.
Oh shit!
Yeah, 'cause
Look.
he didn't-
Oh, don't, dude. I think it goes off too.
No, because the slides back.
Get the fucking gun from him.
I don't think it was even. I don't even think it had any ammo in the magazine because the slide stays back.
The guy gets right behind him. He's like, no.
This just reminds me of Borat, and all I hear in my head is, "You're never gonna get this. You're never gonna get this." And then one night he break out this cage, and then he get this. Below.
Yeah. So
That's
that's
funny
that's
as
why you
hell.
never let me handle a gun.
No. But that's the thing. On that set, they didn't do any of the fucking things that you're supposed to. I mean, rule number one is always handle it like it's fucking loaded.
Right.
And never point it in a direction you don't want to fucking
Yeah.
hit. fingers
they're
off the
supposed
trigger.
to,
all that
because
shit.
I saw a couple of like crew members and stuff of different movies talk about this in interviews, and they said everybody that holds that gun is supposed to open up, look
Yes,
at it,
it's
go
called-
cold gun.
It's called
and
chain
then
of
hand it off.
custody.
Cold gun, hand it off. To the next person.
They were in a hurry.
Yeah,
Well,
chain
They
of,
were in a hurry.
don't care about that. You still have to follow fucking safety procedures. Otherwise, I don't know.
Alec
Principal
Baldwin,
photographer might
so that's why
die.
he should be held responsible as well. He didn't follow the safety procedures.
No, he didn't.
I don't
He should be
know,
accountable just as much.
I don't know what the rule is though on the actor. It going to the actor
So the chain of command stops prior to the actor?
potentially. I don't know.
That doesn't make sense at all.
I don't think so.
It depends.
That's where you're going to see the most action with that weapon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
How'd it work out for Brandon Lee?
Not well.
He didn't touch the fucking gun, dude.
But also, it
did
wasn't
kinda.
It wasn't a real
I mean, he
bullet. that
caught
killed
something,
Brandon
brother.
Lee.
He did kind of
It was
touch
whatever was lodged in the barrel, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it wasn't. It
It
wasn't
was
a real bullet. It was something.
It was what we would call
wadding.
a squib.
Yeah.
It's not technically a squib because
Well,
it's not
no,
the old round.
It was.
but
It was like a defective.
a piece of metal that was stuck in the barrel already,
yeah,
and it
yeah.
ended up going into his chest, I believe.
So, yeah.
And which sucked because
They're coming out with a new
he
one.
was finally.
I heard. I already.
It
just
already,
got
Skarsgård's
it
gonna be-
already came out,
And
and
it
it bombed worse than
flopped
fucking
hard.
Borderlands.
Yeah, it's apparently god
Speaking
awful.
of flopping movies, holy shit! I'm hearing nothing but negative about this.
Where are you going
Joker
with this?
2 that just
Where are
came
you
out.
going?
That's
with
what
this?
I've been hearing too.
I hear
like,
it's a musical of all things.
It
I mean,
is-
I think we already knew it was a
we
musical.
knew
It
about
was
a year ago that it was going to be a
awful.
musical.
Everyone is like, "This is the worst 2.5, 3 hours of my life."
Yeah, I've been hearing nothing but bad things.
Yeah.
Not, like nothing good about it.
Yeah,
Like Gaga's treating it as a music video.
Pretty much.
But
Yeah.
so then I end up hearing like, yes, my fucking cable's broken because you bought
Get yourself a new-
you bought refurbished fucking bullshit.
Get another one, dude.
You bought refurbished bullshit.
Mine works fine.
No,
Mine
I'll
works
take
fine.
this apart and just put a different fucking cable in.
You
I'm not gonna.
can't.
Yeah, you can.
All right.
It's got screws, Tim.
So
All
do
this
it. Take
comes
it home and
apart.
put another cable.
You
in,
got
douchebag.
screws.
Yeah, I did get screwed because Tim bought the fucking shittiest.
Oh yeah,
ones he
sorry
could.
for free.
Fucking
sorry,
asshole.
it was fucking free.
It's not free.
Oh,
I
yeah,
have
how
to
much does
fix
that?
it.
How much does that cost you?
I don't know. It's gonna cost me whatever it takes in time, and I get paid by the hour, Tim.
Well, fix your own goddamn thing, dude. Merry
And
Christmas.
I'm gonna fucking send you an invoice. So,
Tight ass motherfucker.
but
Ungrateful piece of shit.
but we knew that the Joker was supposed to be a fucking musical about a year ago when we heard
Yeah,
about it.
we had heard about that.
And it sounded terrible at that time. I'm
Yeah.
like, why a music? It has nothing to do with what the fuck happened in the first
Yeah.
one at all.
What best way to sully a good movie?
I
but
know.
A fucking
and
shitty sequel.
also, I had also heard a lot of people say that basically this movie, it's just like the Joker's just getting torn down as a character.
He's
and
getting
Harley
raped.
Quinn, yeah,
He gets
Harley
raped
Quinn's
over
like-
and over.
Does he?
Yes.
Holy shit.
From what I've read, he gets raped
Well,
over
they
and
like
over.
tear the character down, and it basically Harley Quinn is like pretty much the fucking hero of the goddamn movie.
Well, because it's a lady.
Well, I mean, Harley
Gaga.
Quinn was his savior. In the comics.
no, not really.
I wouldn't say
mean,
savior.
He abused her and manipulated her in the comics.
Yeah.
but she was
That's
so
not a
crazy
savior.
she was in love with him.
Right.
Like, but he
It was
he
actually-
took total advantage of her at all times.
It was actually a true codependent relationship.
Yeah, they needed each other.
Yeah, well, actually, in the comics, Joker kind of just used her.
That's what codependency does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
That's
used
part of it.
him. He used her.
Eh.
Working on the
fuck you.
night moves.
I'm just saying, Joker in the comics, Joker was more of a just manipulating and using her. He didn't really love her
Yes,
that
but
much.
that-
How
like
do
I
you
said,
know, Kevin?
the way-
How do you know?
what you're
'Cause I'm
just-
a comic geek.
Nerd.
You don't even know what love is, dude.
Yeah, nerd. And what you're describing is codependency. Stop it.
Yeah.
Okay, fine, whatever. Codependency, fine.
Jesus
fine.
Christ, man.
Jesus,
man.
Shane. Jesus.
How dare you talk
Not
about
Jesus,
what- You
you're
don't know what he's
telling me-
fucking feeling.
You're telling me that.
Yeah.
You're telling me
Jeez.
no. That's not codependent. It's 100%.
I didn't say that. I'm
you
saying
did.
Said it wasn't
no,
love.
I said it wasn't love for Joker.
That's what.
That's
you
what I
said it was. You said it wasn't codependency though. First,
Whatever.
not
I'm
whatever.
saying he was manipulating her.
There was no manipulation
He didn't actually
whatsoever.
care
It was
about
both
her.
sides, dude.
He fucking.
How do you manipulate someone who knows they're being manipulated?
Well, she was actually in love with him though.
That's what I'm saying. She loved him.
Keep going.
I'm saying she saved him, okay?
Kevin,
she
me and
saved
Tim,
him.
who've never read these comics, are gonna tell you what the fuck's going on. Fucking dipshit.
It's trying to get you riled up
She
about it.
didn't
but
save him.
she did save him.
No, she didn't.
In the cartoon.
I also said no that she didn't save him though.
Puddin'. She kept calling him Puddin'.
She did call him Puddin'.
Yeah,
And he called
I
her
don't
Toots.
care
A lot.
about your
The
nerd
Mark Hamill
stuff.
voice. That was a good voice, too.
I'd rather
Mark
look,
Hamill was a great Joker.
Yeah, that was a good Joker right
Yeah.
there.
and he's kind of a crazy person.
He's
now.
crazy in real life.
Oh, so,
but
I mean,
still, I mean, I guess he.
Of all the
fits the role.
Jokers, who's your favorite?
The movies.
Any Joker character whatsoever.
Well, honestly, I do really love the Mark Hamill
For
Joker.
me, it's
Yeah.
Heath.
But
Heath
I would
Ledger.
say Jack Nicholson, Heath
Yeah.
Ledger are definitely two of my favorites.
I think Jack
in the
Nicholson's
movies.
my number one.
See, mine would be Heath. Jack would be the second.
Yeah.
And the reason is because look, although I do love the Tim Burton take
Yeah.
on Batman, I think that the what's his name? Nolan's version of Batman is so much better because it's dark, more gritty, more realistic.
Right.
I
Yeah.
like
It's definitely got a
I
more
love the
realistic
take of it as well. That was a
look. Yeah.
great
and
movie.
It
that's
was great.
why I would say that I like Heath's more. Because he put more of a just dark spin on a guy that just wants fucking chaos.
Well, and the thing is, Jack Nicholson, he kind of played more of a traditional Joker.
That's
you
what I
know?
liked about it.
Yeah,
That's what I
and
liked about Jack Nicholson's
Whereas
Joker.
Heath Ledger had his own spin on it. you
Well,
know,
not just
Heath
that,
Ledger was
also-
not a comic book
it was
Joker.
also
He
more
was a fucking-
nuanced.
yeah.
No, yeah, for sure. I mean, like I said, Jack Nicholson's was more in line with the traditional Joker that we know.
The
have
thing
always known.
that I also loved about Heath's, and this is from the writing staff, whoever helped write it and wrote all those scenes, is how he lies about how he got his scars. Over and over.
that's
I
that's
fucking
Wasn't that a
love
great
that,
thing
yeah.
they added to
I
that?
fucking
yeah,
love
that
that.
was
I love
really
that
cool.
too.
Just showed how insane he was.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that he'll fucking make up anything, for
And it was
any reason.
believable every time he
Yes,
said it.
Yeah.
because the way he would start
Yeah.
it out, I loved that.
Well,
about
see,
it.
and in the comic books, the Joker, they talk about his psychology and that he's every single day he basically reinvents himself in his own mind,
Yeah.
and so every day
This kind of sounds
he's
like someone I know.
completely just a different kind of psychosis.
This
know,
sounds
every day.
exactly like someone I know, and you know.
Jake.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
it does.
You guys sure
So
like,
he's like the
Jake
Joker?
Joke?
He's kind of like the Joker if you just take the R off.
Joke?
Oh, I got you.
Wow. Holy shit. That took you fucking too long.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh,
That was a great
I'm only
job.
working these 10-hour shifts for a little bit. No. That was for him, not for me. Fuck you.
That's what I was told. They keep adding weeks to it.
Yeah,
so.
no, I already knew that. The second you told us that the first week that, well, we're working 10s today, so it'll be a little later than normal, I go, all right, this is just new. This is just his new fucking schedule.
It's not supposed to last forever.
I've heard that before from many bosses in my life.
Like I said, this supposedly happens around this time of year every year, and they do it for several weeks. It was supposed to only be 2. Now
Yeah,
we're on, like,
no,
Fucking cares?
we're
You're
on,
making
week
money, dude.
4.
I mean, is it
No,
really
no,
wearing
it's
you
fine.
down? Is it
No, it's just I'm
4 10s or 5 10s?
5.
Yeah.
She getting
not bad.
10 hours OT every fucking week,
Yeah,
dude. That's
yeah,
dope.
That's
Just
nice.
not
Yeah, it is nice.
That
I'm just,
great.
Yeah, I'm
It's
just
nice
tired.
to live outside of work.
I
I mean, I know you don't know how.
I don't. It's video games and work. That's me.
I like video games too.
Yeah.
Well, so
that
do
just
I.
means more video game time.
Yeah.
It's not a terrible thing.
It's not a terrible thing.
Plus, you got a dog.
I do.
You
Yeah.
can take your dog out.
We do
Have
that.
fun.
We still do that.
I got my dog. My dog ate a salamander a couple nights ago.
Wow.
I don't even know how the fuck she found it. We were walking in the field, and she just really found this grass pile very interesting. And then I fucking shine the light next to it, and there's just this fucking mangled body of a salamander just sitting there. And I'm like, oh, no, don't do that.
Oh, she just killed it. She didn't eat it.
Yeah, she just like chewed on it and then spit it out.
Yeah. They don't taste
She
good.
wasted
Apparently
the
not.
meat.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. What was it? A couple nights before that, dog wakes me up at like 1 a.m. Right? Gets up, barks, and she's been doing that a lot lately when she needs to go to the bathroom. So I'm like, all right. I mean, it sucks. You woke me up, but
That's the joy of owning a
the
dog.
best part
buddy.
is you're not. I don't have to clean up shit later. So she wakes me up, but then she just starts fucking staring at the door and just starts fucking growling. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on? All of a sudden, I just hear this fucking noise outside. Like somebody's dragging like something extremely heavy across my yard, but not through dirt. Like it sounded like they were dragging it across like concrete or something like that.
So it sounded like this was like on like
It sounded, yeah, like it was
Right
right
outside?
outside my house, probably maybe 50 feet away.
How long did it last?
It was probably a good 10 seconds of it.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And it freaked the dog out.
It freaked the fucking
see,
dog
that's
out.
what I'm talking about.
And
dude.
then
Fuck
so
that, man.
so the second I wake up, or the second I realize like what the fuck is that? I look at the dog. I'm like, no, we're not going outside. And then she just jumps up on the couch and like kind of fucking hides next to me. And I'm like, all right, we'll go back to sleep.
Well,
and then of course half hour later, she
so
needs to go shit.
it really kind of freaked her out.
Well, yeah, it was literally the right out. I mean, basically just outside my door, and I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" And I didn't know. I didn't think anything of it really. I was just like, "That's weird." I went and looked outside to make sure there's no drag. There's nothing. I don't see anything outside. Didn't really think much of it until you told me.
Well, yeah, I had something similar, but what I thought was just a low flying helicopter, but a loud one outside. And I think about you said 1 a.m. or so.
It was about 1 a.m.
Yeah, because I remember it waking me up. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like it's too loud. I mean, almost like a diesel engine truck was idling outside. You know what I mean? But way too fucking loud.
That's
for
actually
it.
kind of
weird.
I feel that mine had something similar with like the almost diesel type
Yeah,
sound.
I was like, at 1 a.m. it doesn't make sense, but and then
Well,
it
that's
got
so
louder
crazy
and louder
you
and
guys
louder.
both heard
to where
around
you
the
also,
same
you know,
time.
because of the house, you can actually feel it.
Not just that, Kevin. It's also weird because where I live, you wouldn't expect that noise at all.
Right. Yeah.
Not that close to the house.
No,
where you
no,
live,
no.
it's a little bit more.
Well, yes, this is
possible?
residential. Well,
Yeah.
people can idle their
And he
vehicles.
just lives
Yeah.
like on basically a highway.
You're-
stretch,
you're-
And that's
you
why I
know?
kind of dismissed it, because that's what I figured it was.
And
I
mine-
figured it was, probably just someone idling their truck or
Yeah,
something like
yeah.
that.
and
but
where
it
I'm
was
at,
way too
there's
loud for
no
that.
fucking reason for it.
Yeah.
Right. And
Well-
there's some space between you and your neighbors too. So
Yeah,
I mean,
my
like, you
closest
know.
neighbor, I have one that's probably like from the house, probably like 60 feet. And then all the other neighbors are hundreds of yards away.
Yeah. So an engine or something, you probably wouldn't be that.
Especially not in my front fucking
audible
yard.
In your,
my front yard
exactly.
is 100 feet from the road.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't, because I had found some videos similar to the sounds on TikTok. They actually showed up in my feed, but obviously I can't find them now. But apparently that's
Yeah.
it's
They're
not
scrubbing
just,
them, Tim.
It's not
They're getting rid of that.
stuff like that. Isn't just happening here. It's happening nationwide, almost worldwide. People are reporting odd, loud
Yeah,
noises up
we
in the
just
sky.
talked about
That's-
last week about alien
That's so
activity.
weird.
Yeah,
and
the
shit.
James
Right.
Webb Telescope
The
seeing an
alien
armada of
armada,
aliens flying
yeah.
at us. And now that, you can't find any information about that whatsoever
been
on the
scrubbed
internet.
Except on our
too?
last show.
Completely,
Go ahead and
yeah.
check it out on our
I
last
still
show.
got the video saved
We
of
do
the
have it,
conversation
yeah.
with my home
Until that gets
assistant.
scrubbed.
Yeah, well,
Yep.
that would freak me the fuck out
Oh,
if
if
it
that
wasn't on my
happened, I'd
phone.
be like, all right, I believe it 100%.
Because
We're fucked.
what's odd is, again, it was all over
Our
for about a
alien
day,
overlords are coming.
and then it stopped.
Yeah.
And you couldn't find it anywhere.
That's bizarre.
And now all these videos of people hearing odd noises in the sky, and a lot of police and activity, helicopters flying towards certain sounds.
Well, and I already get a lot of
Weird.
like military helicopters where I'm at. I
well,
I
yeah,
had that
because there's
one
water
before.
surveying done a lot in your area.
Well,
a
not just
lot.
that. They'll fly from one base to another base and all that shit.
What's the North Base? Because I know we got a base in Portland.
What is it? Fucking the air base just on I-5, just north of us.
It's Tacoma.
It's close to that, yeah.
Okay.
But I get Chinooks that fly overhead all the time. I've seen Black Hawks a couple times. I saw one AH-64.
Oh shit.
You know, so when you see an attack helicopter, you go, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
right.
someone was
Yeah,
reporting
yeah.
that recently too about Portland. They saying the whole squadron, I don't know what you call them, but of Blackhawks landing down in Portland.
Yeah.
And was this after one of these sounds that people heard?
Well, mine was what I want to say a
Maybe,
couple nights
maybe
ago, but the report of helicopters in Portland was
See, but I see
probably
him
about a week
I
ago.
see him
Oh,
so
okay.
often that even if there were more now, it'd be like,
Well, I'm just
I could
noticing it more
dismiss it.
now since what happened. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
It's probably me just being paranoid and hoping that there really is some sort of like contact, but
I like
how
how
weird
you
of a thought that
see,
would be.
I like how you're like, oh, it would be cool if aliens came, right?
Uh-huh.
That's way worse than what me and him want, which is a zombie apocalypse. I'd
Oh,
rather
yeah,
have that
yeah,
over the aliens, because the
Why?
aliens,
Definitely.
because their technology, if they
They'll
could
kick our
get
asses.
here,
Yeah.
even if they were only 500 years ahead, they would annihilate us in fucking.
We'd
no
have no
time.
chance.
None.
No chance.
Zero chance whatsoever.
It wouldn't be like Independence
I
Day.
think District 9 aliens.
That's not gonna happen.
Those were
We're
like
not gonna-
refugees.
and we're not gonna fucking be
Yeah.
like, hey, you guys, you can live in here, and if you get out, we'll shoot you. That's not gonna happen.
See, that's how I see
Yeah,
an alien
because you're
invasion happen.
retarded.
Well, that's what I want.
It's
anyway.
not gonna happen. No, look, I agree. I'm retarded for thinking that a zombie apocalypse would be fun. But although I do admit the first week will be fun. After that, it'll suck.
Yeah.
But the first week will be exciting.
So if there was an alien armada coming here,
We're done.
we'd be fucked. Because that means they're loaded for bear, and they probably want to.
If they wanted our resources, there's nothing we could do to stop them. Nothing.
Even though
we've
it
got
doesn't
God
make
on our
sense.
side, guys.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Even though, okay, for look,
Jesus will come back.
The thing is, for a species like that, if they could make it here, that means they could get probably anywhere in the universe. So coming here for resources makes no sense. They could get all the same resources in a million other places.
Just
well, that's what I'm
imagine
saying. It could be just curiosity.
No.
Now if they have an armada,
No.
that's like we're coming. Maybe they want to
Oh
eat
yeah.
us. I don't
Watch.
fucking know.
They just beam down and it's Captain Kirk and fucking all these other dipshits.
It's us from the future.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
It's
No,
our
see, that's the other
future
thing. If they
ancestors.
figured out anything to do with time travel whatsoever, they'd be like, oh, well, okay, sure.
By the way, you guys are doomed.
No, they could come here and be like, oh, okay, they could put up a fight now. We'll just go back 30 years. Now they can't put up a fight. They're done.
No, we had nukes.
Well, but here's the
Well,
so
in that
you-
way, they could have gone back even further, back to when.
Yeah, they
People
just
had
be like,
fucking
oh
muskets
shit, we'll
and
just
shit.
we'll go back in
know?
time.
Oh,
far
like that
enough.
one Predator movie.
Or like Time Cop, because I watched
Yes.
that again recently.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Time Cop's a
Time
great
Cop.
movie.
I love how
Jean-Claude
bad
Van
and good it
Damme.
is at the same
It's
time.
a great film.
Fuck yeah, it is.
But actually, speaking of time
Same
travel
matter
stuff,
can't occupy the same space.
I heard on and I can't find it ever since, but it was on like OPB or something that we had been working on a fucking time. It's not a time travel thing, but what it does is it slows down time around the people that are in there, right? So that like literally, if we send in special forces into a place, they could be in and out in a blink of an eye, like literally. To
That's the
everybody
special power
around.
I want. God damn it!
Yeah, literally to everyone around them, they would be in and out in a blink of an eye. They could kill or capture whatever they wanted to do to whoever it was. And then after that, I'd never heard anything about it ever since.
But you know what?
Imagine if we had that.
If we had
we could
that,
just,
like
we
people-
could stop wars before
somebody-
they even happen.
If somebody had that and like use it just to prank people, like go in,
Just
and,
pulling pants down.
yeah,
They just
yeah,
pants
yeah.
every-
That's
Everybody-
the X-Men
Go
guy.
in, steal their
You see the
dog.
X-Men videos, yeah.
like shit, fucking all kinds of shit you could do.
Well, you slow down the video enough, you're like, oh, Biden didn't fall up those stairs. That was one of the fucking time travel
someone
guys.
tripped him.
Shit, he didn't even fall on the bike. They're just fucking trying. This was a coup.
No, that's always been.
Oh my
they-
god, I
they-
was raped.
They do that question of what would be your
Kevin
favorite
would be able to get rid of
superpower.
his nightmares.
That would be mine. That would be my superpower is to
Yeah,
just
but-
slow time down around me or faster than the speed.
But
of-
we'd have to do it like, see, I talked about the Unsubscribed podcast last week. We'd have to do it like they do. Whenever they have a guest on, they go, I forget what they call their group. But you know how they got like the Justice League and all that shit. But they have a name for their group, and they go to the new guy, whoever comes on as the guest. They're like, you get a superpower, you get to pick it, but we get to pick the offset.
Oh yeah,
Like one of the
trade-off,
superpowers one of the superpowers the guys picked was that he could go invisible, but the only way he could go invisible was to jerk off in front of everybody before he went invisible.
Now wait. So the question is he only invisible to the people he jerks off in front of, or does he have to
That's
jerk
the
off in
thing.
front of
He has
one
to be
person
jerking off
or
the whole time
multiple?
when
Yeah, they would have to get into like what it was, and like another one I forget was.
that's the best one. Right?
Yeah, so, but that's the thing. Like, so you'd be able to pick your superpower, but you'd have to have an offset that we would have to.
Oh, that's
pick.
brilliant. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
That's so
pretty
he's
cool.
jerking off the whole time he's robbing a bank.
Yeah. So for years, like
Have
you could
to be stroking it to be.
I mean, yeah.
The moment you slow
the lady
down,
shower, it would
you
work
s-
perfect. You know what I
if-
mean?
So it's like if he starts to slow down, he starts to slowly reappear.
but it just starts at the dick.
Or if he finishes, he's just
He's like,
appears
oh fuck.
right at coitus. He's just That's brilliant. That's fucking.
But yeah, their group that they have is called the Offenders, which
The
was
Offenders.
Yeah,
The
well, which was
Offenders.
hilarious. They had Pluchet's fucking son on. Do you remember Pluchet? We talked about it on the show. The guy that fucking at the airport when the guy landed that ended up taking his son and raping him and all that shit. He ended up fucking sitting there on the phone, and as he walked by, he ends up turning.
Yeah.
and shooting
Oh
the guy,
yeah, we watched
right?
that video.
They
yeah,
had his
yeah.
son on, and it was like they were like, well, I wonder what subjects we could touch. No, this kid. I mean, he's in his 40s now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's been a lot.
the jokes that we say on here were tame compared to the shit he was saying.
Oh,
It was
really?
insane, and
Well, I'm sure he's heard them all. That's
oh
why.
yeah, but it was a fucking great show. But they did the same thing. I forget what his superpower, but it was hilarious to hear like superpower versus like fucking crazy Offset.
So this guy sounds like he's, kind of gotten over it. If he's joking around about it now, and shit
Well, I would
like
hope
that.
so. After how many years?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think he's gotten. I don't think he's gotten over it. He's just turned it into like his actual power in life.
He's embraced it.
Yeah, his actual because he actually now he goes.
He's using his armor.
Well, now he goes and I think he does outreach for like at risk children and abused children and shit like that. So he's turned it into something good. I don't know what that was.
I was a child crying.
That's
speaking
terrifying.
of baby crying, did you guys see the video of the guy that just randomly fucking walks up and just starts slapping someone's baby?
Oh, I literally,
Are you fucking kidding me?
dude, I literally just saw this
Yes.
like right before I got over here.
See if you find it,
What?
dude. Yeah,
Oh, he wouldn't be long in this
It's
world at
fucking
all. If something
crazy.
like that happened to my. Oh my fucking
yeah,
god, dude.
it's absolutely insane.
Was that like out in public or something like that?
Yeah, it was like in some park
Kevin,
or
if you had
something.
any fucking ounce of humor, you would just show the one from fucking to go down.
What?
Go down, just go down. If you had any ounce of humor in your body, you would fucking show that.
Oh, this one.
Yes.
Punched in the face.
Just do it.
Oh, from the campaign.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the type of humor you need to start having.
You little fucker.
Could you believe this? I know I immediately would have gone to this. Immediately.
On camera.
I know, of all things.
But some dude really did that.
Yes.
Really slapped
So
it.
now go ahead and
A
find
baby.
it. But that I'm telling you, dude, in the future, if
fucking
you see
baby.
something like that, fucking do it. Because it's hilarious.
That is pretty fucking awesome.
I mean, what's the story behind
I would
it? Is there anything
probably
that
try
we
not,
know, or is just,
maybe try not YouTube. Just try
Yeah.
fucking the regular internet. And yeah, baby slapped in face. Was it? I think it was in Spain. Yeah, right there. That's it.
Oh well, that makes more sense then.
Well, and it's also part of the whole thing that's going on right now, where they're like, "Hey, foreigners and all this stuff. We're bringing in people from like the
Yeah.
Middle East and shit."
Here it is.
And yeah, here's the fucking.
Are you fucking
See, the
kidding
one I
me?
saw was uncensored.
Fuck him.
He just fucking knocks that baby in the head, man.
Yeah, that guy's done. That guy is fucking done.
Oh, I like how the next video.
What
is,
a pussy. What a
Oh,
fuck.
shit.
That's the one.
Yeah,
we
no,
were
keep
just
playing
talking
that
about.
one.
That's from the liver to the knee.
Bam.
Oh,
And that-
Oh, we all know that one.
Yeah, that's from. Yep.
yeah.
What did I do?
Mazel tov.
Oy vey.
That's a mitzvah. Wow. So they catch this guy?
Yeah, they
or,
caught him.
Did they
He
beat the
was
shit out of him? I mean,
My guess is because in a lot of these European countries, they're basically like literally. There was a girl I think that got raped, and they gave the guy fucking probation.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude, they do. It's crazy. These guys get away with so much shit over there.
Irma 3 raped repeatedly until she died while unconscious on a park bench.
Yeah, and
Oh my god.
who knows what that one is all about?
Jesus,
Damn, that's
dude.
fucked up.
And so we're letting these folks over the border, open arms.
Yep.
Open arms and open hearts.
Not
And it's happening in-
specifically
it's
us.
happening
This
in
is
Europe.
Mostly Europe right now.
Well, yeah, it's way worse in Europe.
Yeah, I
but
was gonna
it's
say, 'cause they've
getting
got
bad here.
even crazier lax laws. Although our laws are fucking absolutely lax. This is the thing that was great. Did you guys watch the interview that Kamala had with
60 Minutes?
Yes.
Yeah,
Did you know that was highly edited?
And the
Oh, it
fucked
was
up thing
highly
is
edited.
she looks terrible
but
in
it's
the
still,
whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like
I
when-
will, even though it's edited, I will give the interviewer
gave
some
her some
credit
pushback?
because he did actually
Yeah.
push back
Well,
on her.
he talks about the border, and she's like dodging the entire.
I was
question
raised
the
in
whole
the
time.
Midwest.
Yeah,
wait
yeah,
a
yeah,
second.
No, but she was dodging it like she was like, well, like that's Congress's thing. They need to act. And it's like, but you guys went and said, yeah, just come on in.
Yeah. And also, Biden was on some show yesterday or the day before, and he said straight up, they asked him, so what kind of powers did she have and everything? He's like, I delegated to her that she could do basically all the same things I could. You know. That's
Well,
what
he
pretty
called
much
her the
said.
fucking border czar.
Yes. And then the news was all these media.
And everybody since then has
saying
been
like,
like, oh, she's
no,
not the border
she was
czar.
not the border czar.
And if
It's
you
like
look it
so
up,
there's literally supercuts of
well,
it.
if you look it up on Google, border czar, you won't find anything with her on
Of course
it.
not.
Of course
Google-
not, yeah.
That's the thing is.
Which is fucking crazy. Because like literally 3 months ago, if you typed in border czar,
It would come
now
up.
now they're actually finally starting to show it again. But before they were
That's
not
because
showing
this
it.
is the whole what's it called? His search engine or whatever the browser
No,
he's using.
He's using Google.
Yeah, this is the search engine's Google, but the browser's Brave.
So the browser, okay. I thought the browser would probably have something to do with
No.
it as well.
No,
So
he's finding-
here, look here. House of Homeland Security
But that-
Committee. Border czar Kamala Harris unburdened herself.
Of doing the job at all.
Yeah.
I remember it, dude. She had an interview
Unburdened
once.
herself of the responsibility to secure the country.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think she unburdened herself the moment
And
she
I
became.
haven't been to Europe.
Well, that
Yeah,
was the
and
one
I
I was
haven't
going to
been yet.
say.
Yeah, exactly.
When she was asked, "Have you been to the border?" The job you were fucking given. Have you been to the border?
No,
to
but
do-"
she did
And then
some-
she's like, "I haven't been to the no, but I haven't been to Europe
I
You've
either."
haven't
been to some
been to Europe,
resorts
yeah.
south of it, to find out the root causes.
Oh, of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm sure.
She said that a lot. She's like, "Oh, I'm going meeting with people and to find out the reasons why everyone's coming." Because her idea was to fix it on the other side of the border.
No, that would be nice. That's not going to happen.
No.
We can't fix every fucking country in the
No,
world.
that's not
We've
our
tried
fucking
that.
problem.
We
Our-
tried that
right.
in Iraq and Afghanistan. We've tried
Yeah.
that in fucking a bunch of places in South America.
Absolutely.
We've tried that everywhere.
and
It doesn't fucking work.
No, and the thing
Try
is,
that in Iran. They're a problem now.
Oh, absolutely.
Again.
Well, and now it's all happening. Like we're about Lebanon's, kicking off now.
Oh, they're
and-
going back and forth something fierce, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
The retaliation was insane.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
Can't
Lebanon
wait.
caught a whole bunch, and then they tried sending some back, and Israel's like, "Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that what we're
Oh,
doing?"
you guys still got some fighting
Well,
you?
okay, great.
Here
Let's
we go.
And that,
But also,
Let's send her in a Merkava 4s.
with what's going on with the hurricanes that have been going on,
think they're fours.
a lot of people are pissed off about that because they've been sending all these billions of dollars to other countries
and $730.
$700 and something dollars to the people
It's
that
so funny about
have been
that.
affected by the hurricanes. It's like, dude, what the fuck's that going to do for
and
them?
they have to apply online in order to
Merkava.
get
Yeah,
it.
and most of these people don't have the internet because
They
their
don't even have
fucking
the means
houses
of
are
getting it.
destroyed. I know.
Dude, and they
It's
even
insane.
took. There was a guy that was going in. He was going in with a helicopter and dropping off food to people, because he wasn't able to get into the place to actually
Right,
fucking
and
pick
that's
them
what they
up.
have to do. They
Yeah,
literally can't
and
get to
they're
areas.
shutting people like that
Well,
down.
they told the sheriff of the area told the guy like, "Hey, guess what? You need to fucking stop that, or we're arresting you."
Yeah, and he's trying to fucking help people.
I could understand it if they had a
There's FAA regulations that they have to abide
no,
by.
but I could understand
it's
it
not
if
just
they
that.
actually had fucking helicopters and shit over there. They should know where the paths are and all that
Yeah.
shit. If they don't, let the guy fucking help.
Yeah, because
Right.
they're not going to a lot of places that need help, and that's a lot of these people that are on the ground are straight up saying that. They're like, hey. We're not seeing anybody from the government coming to help us.
yeah, it's our
and-
neighbors. It's people. It's civilians that are doing the most of
Exactly.
the work.
Yeah.
But this is what Israel's sending into a bunch of places. It's the touted as probably the most survivable tank in existence because they actually put the fucking motor in the front and there's a hatch in the back to get out of it.
What the fuck does that have to do with what we were just talking
I'm
about?
talking about Lebanon.
I thought we were talking about the hurricane.
We're talking about both.
We're just kind of bouncing around.
Wow.
But listen to
We
this.
talked about disaster areas.
So
You're a
li-
fucking
So you showed me a
disaster.
picture of a tank?
I did because I said the Merkava Mark IV.
You should
Fucking
show it to
dipshit.
Kevin. You should
Kevin.
So
I'll just send it.
So
to him
listen to
'cause
this.
He's not gonna get it.
on her watch, Customs and Border Protection has recorded approximately 10 million illegal immigrant encounters nationwide and more than 8 million encounters on the southwest border. Additionally, roughly 2 million known gotaways have evaded border control
Gotaways?
patrol agents. Yeah,
It's a weird fucking.
they
phrase.
call those people that basically just aren't caught or aren't.
No, I know what
Yeah,
gotaways
yeah,
means,
yeah,
dummy.
Well, anyway, but they've evaded Border Patrol agents since the fiscal year of 2021. Encounters at official ports of entry have exploded from just under 20,000 in January 2021 to more than 117,000 in June 2024. That's crazy.
Well, the other logistic thing let's hope if Trump gets elected, the largest mass deportation in history.
Yes.
How does that happen? That's the question I have. It's like, how do you mass deport?
You don't.
You don't.
That's the thing.
Oh, unless
You'll round them up. You can't just go out
it would be
rounding
a
people up.
massive undertaking to do something like that.
There's no feasible way to get that done in a respectable amount of time, without really breaking a lot of rules.
Well, I think my guess is that if the way it will probably happen is if people are encountered individually, like cops,
yeah, that's the only way it
that sort of
happens
thing. Yeah.
because it's almost as if they've done away with ICE, or at least that's what Kamala wanted to do.
Kamala did, and then she said now she's flip flopped and said that she doesn't.
Well, of course,
because
she knows what the people want. She
Yeah.
just tells us what we want to hear.
Exactly.
Okay, Kevin, speaking of the Merkava 4, I know this is outside of that, but I sent the tank to you.
Okay. What,
Yeah, he
It's
was
on
just.
Instagram.
Yeah, he was just
okay.
because this is apparently
You
It's a
motherfucker.
pretty big tank.
the size of the cannon on that thing.
You fucking prick.
No, that was a prick.
God damn it. Ugh.
It's
Thought
been
that shit was
Look
finally
at his
done
mouth
and over
watering
with.
over there.
so long. We finally got him again.
You fucking motherfucker.
We sent Kevin a picture of Barry Woods.
Our hero, our spokesperson, our mascot.
He's been dead for years, but he's our mascot, apparently.
He needs to
He's
be.
their mascot.
It's not a mascot.
What did he say?
I don't understand why the fuck I can't find the photo now.
Oh, the tank?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is fucking annoying.
Well.
Why they changed how photos works on fucking
But
iPhone.
did you hear about that one refugee camp or whatever was going on with the hurricane thing that had a Black Hawk, a military Black Hawk, fly over it
Hey,
and
Kevin,
hover
we
low
just showed you a Black Hawk.
and literally blow all the supplies all over the
It
place.
wasn't a
and
Black
No,
Hawk.
I didn't
That
hear
was a
about that.
CH-47.
Was that what it was?
Yes, that would be a Chinook.
Was it a Chinook?
Yes.
No, that wasn't a dual
It
prop.
was 100% a Chinook.
So
I watched
they-
the
they
video.
dual prop
Yes,
helicopter.
I watched the video of the Chinook landing.
No,
and
this
fu-
didn't land. It just hovered
just
above.
hovered.
Yeah, well,
and
okay,
there's
I saw
supplies
the fucking
everywhere.
Chinook. It was a Chinook.
The video, we must have watched two different
No.
videos. This
No.
was not a Chinook.
The one that was big and fucking went everywhere and was-
Scattered all the tents and
Yes,
everything
that was
like
a
that.
Chinook.
Huh.
It was
So
a
I
sh-
watched another one where it was actually a woman complaining
Look it
about
up.
it.
Look it up. Chinook.
And this was an
Chinook flies over.
unmarked
Yeah.
Black Hawk helicopter.
It's not. They weren't unmarked. They just didn't have enough time to see the tail rotor.
No, there was nothing on this one. That's what they were reporting. The lady was saying, "Yeah, we were setting up our base here. This is all donated goods. We were going to that we were going to disperse amongst the people in this helicopter."
I don't know why
Flew
you're
low,
typing in the weirdest.
hovered
fucking
above
things.
us, and then came down a little bit lower and blew almost everything everywhere, scattered all that stuff.
Here, go to the YouTube thing, or not.
I'm just saying.
See, that one's a Black Hawk, but they had the one I watched was a Chinook.
Yeah, it could have been that one.
Everybody's seen the video.
Oh, this is just.
Well, see if you can find it anywhere in there.
Well,
Yeah, bear with
is
us,
there
folks. It's
video
just some
of it,
dude saying,
or-
"No,
I don't know. Yeah,
that
there's
wasn't
video
us.
of it.
We didn't do that. That wasn't us. No, not me."
I mean, you could go to YouTube, just type in military helicopter, blah 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 blah.
Well, I want to see if there's maybe there's one here. Oh wait.
That's just a video of a Black Hawk helicopter just
Yeah.
flying.
Yeah,
Enjoy.
it just takes off from a
That's not
base
the one.
and then lands back at the same
Neat.
base.
Well, it wasn't me either. We
Kevin,
didn't do
just
that.
go to YouTube
Wasn't
and type
us.
in military helicopter.
You won't don't call it military because it won't show up as military. Helicopter scatters relief, hurricane relief stuff.
Yep, type in.
Kanye West, yes, put that in there as well.
Put in Kanye West.
What the fuck kind of
and then
search is
type
that?
in George Bush doesn't like black people.
Yeah,
That's the same fucking
yeah,
thing.
that wasn't it. I think it could have been
Yeah,
this
I
one
don't know.
here where that guy was talking
There's
about. See
one
there,
right there.
That
57.
That one right
Is this the
there.
one
That
right
was
here?
the black. Yeah, the unmarked helicopter.
You know you can click the video too.
See, that's not a Chinook.
No, that one's not. The one I watched was a Chinook.
Yeah, see them blowing all their fucking supplies
Oh,
everywhere,
yeah.
and then took off.
What a dick.
In Burnsville, North Carolina,
Okay.
an unmarked helicopter destroys supplies and donations, getting ready to be taken out to those impacted by the hurricane.
And as it
Helene.
flies off, all you hear
And
is
it's
a
crazy
cackle
because
laugh.
people don't know who it is.
And you're like,
Guys
oh
are like,
shit, it's Kamala.
It's like
Is
on the
it
intercom.
military?
Sucks to be
It's
you.
just some random person
No, it's
in
making
a-
the
in a-
joke
in
that
a
Kamala was
helicopter.
actually in it.
And why
And
were
then
they
it said,
flying
Trump's
over
some
your
problems.
buildings?
Yeah. But yeah, everyone
Trump was in that helicopter.
Everyone was waving at him to go away and all that, but he literally just, low-flied him and blew all that shit away.
That's fucked
Destroyed it.
Well, they said, like $200,000 worth of fucking damage from it?
But again, they couldn't identify it because it had no rotor numbers at all, which says it's military because they don't have rotor numbers on them.
That's not true.
On the
they have numbers on the helicopters.
well, that civilians have to have it. I know that.
Yeah,
Civilians.
the military ones have them too.
Oh, well then, that's how it was explained.
Well,
to me.
they weren't able to identify that one. Apparently,
My guess is it still had it on there. You just couldn't fucking identify it because it never got close enough.
The people on the ground couldn't identify it. They just said it's military
they're
because they weren't
they're
sure.
flying directly overhead.
Now you got to wonder
and there's
now.
not a lot of Blackhawks
was that an
that are not
accident, or
military.
did they do that on purpose?
That looks like It
did
purposeful
kind of
to
look
me.
purposeful. Yeah.
Maybe.
Well,
Watch
they
this,
saw
Matt
fly-
Petgrave. He's the one that did it.
Who?
Never mind.
The hockey
The
player?
hockey guy.
That's how he retired to help out the people.
He
in
was
the
like,
hurricane
I'll
relief."
help. I'll unsully my name.
It is. You got to
I
be the
just
super
got
rich
my
guy
helicopter
to have this
piloting
helicopter.
license.
You're like, sorry, Matt, you should stay away from bladed stuff.
Not again. Hey-o.
Ah, man. Hey,
Yeah,
you're
that's-
our Ed McMahon.
It sucks. And then I guess we got another one coming to Florida that's going to even be stronger, is what they're saying.
Yeah, it's Hurricane Milton.
Category 5
yeah,
now already.
Yeah,
Off the coast.
I like
Just
how we
in
give
hot
it the
water.
nerdiest name. Like, oh, this nerd can't hurt us.
Yeah. Well, the last
Milton?
one that was
Fuck you.
Helene.
Yeah, that's also a fucking stupid name.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who would name their kid Helene?
Who lives
and
in
whoever
a-
does it, you should slap.
Yeah.
Who would decide to live in a fucking hurricane area anyway?
A lot of people.
Yeah, I was
It's
going
not
to
the
say
smartest thing
it's
to
a lot
do.
of lot of
Lot of
people,
people.
It's like
tons of
people
people.
that don't live around food.
Yeah, but you do realize no matter where you live, you're going to have some sort of natural disaster to
Yeah.
worry about.
We got a fucking volcano not far from here.
Yeah.
Tends
We've
to-
got actually a bigger one that's if that one went off, we'd have to worry about. We're
Rainier?
not close to it at all.
Rainier?
Nope.
Hood?
Nope. Keep naming things until you eventually you'll never get it.
I probably won't.
It's the one in Yellowstone.
Oh, the
Yeah,
super
the
one.
super volcano.
Yeah, if that goes off, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We're done.
Yeah.
And
They
even
made
if
a movie about that.
even if we survived the amount of ash that would cover this, we would drown in it essentially.
Yeah.
Cool.
Or blot out the
Suffocate.
sky.
Well, no,
fucking,
we'd suffocate before that happened because the amount of ash. We'd be fucked. A super volcano?
Yeah. Well, the last super volcano that went off was the Toba, and it almost completely eradicated the human race.
Yeah, and
There was only like several thousand people left.
Well, I think it was about 10,000.
It was 10,000.
Yeah,
something like
I
that,
think it
yeah.
went from.
Who
and
counted
there weren't-
that out?
These are
it's
just
through-
estimates.
It's
they do.
estimates through archaeological,
You know how that works?
Yeah, well, I want to know. You're
They-
throwing numbers out there.
They
You don't
threw
know.
them at a dartboard until they hit a number, and they go, "Okay, just keep throwing it until you hit a couple more numbers."
Yeah.
And it was like 10,493.
That sounds solid.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Sounds like
I
they
believe
did-
that.
Yeah.
But and then for like the 100 years or so after that, life was hell for those people.
Yeah, I think we only the explosion of people didn't happen until we got to about 50,000, and then it started going up.
Yeah.
But I think we went from
Saying we're all
a
from one.
few 100,000 people at the time down to like 10,000 or less.
Yeah. It was. It's insane how many
On
how
the
many-
planet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Huh.
We almost went out with that.
Yes,
one.
on the planet. No, on the fucking moon.
It just doesn't make sense to how they would know that planetary count.
They have ways.
because you can.
they're archaeologists.
It's like I have to explain this to a
they
religious
know what
person.
they're doing.
I'm sorry, but archaeology on a planetary level seems kind of fucking hard to determine.
It's not if you understand
Not when you're
how,
smart,
I
Tim.
guess not. Yeah.
not when you start understanding like sedimentary deposits and fucking like the amount of radiation in things over years. When you start understanding all that stuff, I don't, but when you start understanding
like
all
you
that
do.
stuff, you start going, well, we can take all these things and make an educated guess.
Shane reads books.
It's one of the reasons why when we guess the dinosaurs, we don't give you a specific date of it was 3,250,672 years ago. No, we go it was between 2 and 5 million years ago because that's the best guess we can give for that. Because the amount of radiation over the half-life of it by that time is so minute that it's hard to estimate within a few years. It's easy to estimate within a few million. The more you know.
Thank you, Shane.
And knowing is half the battle.
Been educational hour with Shane.
And knowing is
Copley.
half the fucking battle.
Yep.
It's half the battle, Tim.
There is.
That's not the one.
We'll do it live.
And knowing is half the battle.
God damn it! Thank
A
you.
real American hero.
That's me.
Yeah.
A real American hero.
Fucking thing sucks.
You fucking suck.
What's a terrible, terrible bit?
It's not a terrible bit. It wasn't even a bit.
It's a bit.
Hi, dog.
It's a bit of terrible.
I think
Hi,
it was.
dog.
It's pretty dumb.
So yeah, super volcanoes are bad.
Yeah.
I get it.
I would assume that they would
get
not
it.
be good.
Yeah, they would not be good.
But yeah, we've got that going on here.
I think I'd almost rather.
Would you
have
rather do a
nuclear.
hurricane or a volcano?
Yeah, me too.
Though?
A hurricane or a volcano?
Yeah, what would you rather
I
suffer
mean,
through?
hurricane because they're all in Florida. I don't give a
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. We don't get them here.
We do get quakes here, though.
We
don't
get quakes. We get
quakes.
mini tornadoes.
You heard about that
Yeah.
smell thing that happened, last week?
Smell thing?
Yeah, a band of...
Smell?
Band of smells.
yeah, that ran from Ridgefield all the way down to Portland.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, everyone was complaining about it. Said it was like...
Stop saying like I know what you're fucking saying.
you guys weren't following the news on that.
Some
No.
really flatulent guy
Yeah,
crop
they-
dusted
the fuck is
everybody.
he
There was a whole
doing?
bunch of calls in about a really bad smell, a foul smell running through the area, and they thought it was like a
Ghost. It's ghost.
gastric thing from an earthquake.
Nope.
Poltergeists.
Because the sulfur of the volcano nearby.
Sulfur. Oh, it was demons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have sulfur too. It's when I fart too
Yeah,
much.
well, you know.
It's when I eat too much of the fucking protein bars.
But they couldn't determine what the
pretty
smell was
bad.
coming from. But it was that
Like, is
much that
something
it
on
made the
fire in
news.
my
It was Satan returning
It
to
actually
Earth.
made the news.
I remember when I was a kid and I thought I saw hell. Like I was over at a neighbor's house and they're like, "Yeah, just peer through the." They
You
had
just saw your neighbor's
no,
dad naked.
they had a hole. No, they had a hole in their floor for some reason. They're like, "Yeah, you can look down into hell." And I'm like, I convinced myself at like 4 that I
Yeah.
can see hell.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
I think I saw the devil.
I was like, "This is fucking
I'm not
crazy."
paying attention, guys. I'm trying to talk about smelly stuff, and you're making jokes about it. Fuck you guys.
Because
All
you're an
right?
asshole.
I'm talking
Smells
about
are
news.
very serious.
That's not
Important fucking news.
That's not news.
Very
Oh no,
serious.
somebody smelled a skunk.
Yeah.
Bad times.
When it's cities that are smelling the same smell,
How do you know it's the
big
same
skunk.
smell?
because that's how it was reported.
By who? The
People-
one guy that drove the whole thing,
Lots
or was
of
it
people.
multiple people?
Yeah, it was multiple people.
Multiple people in different cities. How do they know it's the same smell?
Because it's odd to have everyone claim there's a smell out
Not
at the same time.
It's not really that odd. There's a lot of smelly stuff out there.
Yeah, I
Well,
mean,
well, we can
there's sewers right under
Google
us.
it.
You,
Rich.
get
Yeah.
you open a manhole up and you just take a big
Person
whiff.
hole, stop it. Person hole.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We can't say
Person
manhole
hole.
anymore.
Oh, I
Because I've seen a lot
2
of
weeks
women
ago.
climbing into those.
Sewage. The big stink of 2024 mega thread and updates. That's
Oh, go to Reddit. That's
the
a
big
fucking
stink.
credible.
Oh, that's a great fucking show. That's a big concert.
Yeah.
You know.
Around 11 p.m. 911 received
nine run run.
911
Nine run run. What are you?
numerous calls about a sulfuric smell in Clark County. Seemed
Told
to
you it's the devil.
Started from Kelso and went all the way down to the
Oh yes, you call 911.
Call 911.
So that's when you got numerous calls to 911 about a smell,
A smell. Someone had the runs.
and then so much that it actually made the news.
That's
Well-
not the news. That's fucking Reddit.
No, it's actually on the news over the radio.
What news?
It was the Reddit news
KGW.
newsletter.
So that does the
Oh, yeah,
No, I
that's-
don't trust
that's
that.
Portland.
yeah
KGW.
the radio news 101.1.
They're liars.
Yeah, it used to be KUFO back when it was actually a good station.
yeah.
I was so
Yes.
pissed when that
I
happened.
know, man.
That was
missed
frustrating.
KUFO.
Well, I
Because
used to-
Lars Larson took it over.
Well, he didn't take it over.
Well, he came to town. That's when they took
That's
KUFO took
not.
over.
He didn't come to town. He was already fucking here.
He
You
was
dipshit.
already-
His radio station did.
No, he was already here.
His radio program.
You're an idiot. You're just making shit up to fucking make shit up.
We can thank Lars Larson for that nonsense. That's why we don't have KUFO
No, I was
anymore.
pissed because I was listening to the kid
Craig the dog-faced
no,
boy.
the Kid
Pork
Chris show.
chop.
Yeah.
The Kid Chris show was on in the mornings at the time.
And Corolla as well, didn't they?
No, Corolla was
No.
years before that.
Yeah.
The Kid Chris show was on, and it had been on for like 2 years. It was decently like rated and everything. And then one day I'm just listening to it, and all of a sudden the news comes on, and I'm like, all right, that's weird. You know, because it wasn't a news station, but they would every once in a while break in with news because they had a sister station on the AM side. And goes on for like
Nobody listens.
10
to
minutes, 20 minutes, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Where's my fucking show?
They just rolled it over that quick, huh? No
yeah,
announcement or nothing.
they fired him like on air. I was so pissed.
Yeah,
and then after that, I was like, I don't know what to listen to anymore. This sucks.
Yeah, and some of those guys went to different radio stations and, stuff like that.
I think Kid Chris is doing well on another.
I know Pork Chop's like a producer on one of the stations. I forget.
Well, see, this is what pissed me off, right? What was it? Craig the Dog-Faced Boy and Pork Chop.
Love that show.
I hated that show.
You did? What the
Absolutely.
fuck?
I thought they were terrible. First off, Craig lived in California doing the show from there.
I didn't know
Did
that.
he really?
I thought it was,
I didn't know that.
No, I've seen him open shows.
He used to in Portland, but then he made a deal.
Booed him out.
Huh?
They booed him out a lot.
Well, but he ended up making a deal with the show that, hey, I can do it from my house in California. And it sounded like he was in the studio because they at least had decent technology back then to do that.
Oh yeah, sure.
But yeah, he would do the show from his house in California. He never, at one point for the last 4 or 5 years, he just did it from California.
Wow.
When I found that out, I was like, I hate him even more.
Okay.
I hated that show already. I didn't have a problem with the other guy.
Pork Chop.
Pork Chop was fun.
He did a voice for Grand Theft Auto. He was a radio announcer for Grand Theft Auto.
Was he really?
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
Jim Norton did too.
Yeah.
He was a radio announcer on one of them. I can't remember which one.
Yeah. This one was Nico Bellic. I think that's one.
Oh yeah,
Pork Chop
4.
did. Yeah.
4. Yeah.
I think Jim Norton was maybe Vice City.
Huh. Okay.
Or whatever the one right after it was.
San Andreas.
It might have been San Andreas.
Yeah.
No, San Andreas was before Nico Bellic.
Yeah.
We're talking
Nico
about
Bellic came after 4, or San Andreas.
We're talking about Vice City and that one, not the 4.
So there was 3 Vice City, then San Andreas, then 4, then 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen to him.
No, I remember. We've yet to see the 6th.
It's supposed to come out next year.
They're working on it.
They said every year.
No, they just finally this year decided to give us a ballpark.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah.
It's about time.
They haven't said anything about
goddamn
releasing
time.
it forever. They just said that they were working
It's
on
gonna
it.
be huge when they do, unless they fuck it up.
My guess is it won't work on my PlayStation or your Xbox.
God, dude.
Is my guess because it's going to be so fucking big that you'll need all of your storage for the whole fucking game.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I finally finished the Star Wars Outlaws. I was able to.
Still as shitty as you.
The crashes stopped, so that was a plus. They must have done some
They must have
updates for that
patched them
because
up,
that was a
yeah.
lot of fixing they needed to do.
Yeah.
So the storyline was actually I was able to progress a lot
Is
better.
it still?
on it.
But is it shitty? Like I've heard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't worth the money I spent on it.
Yeah.
But they did release a
sucks.
new
That does
Starfield expansion that I just started.
I heard
up,
that.
Which is
I
really
tried.
Good.
I tried playing Starfield, and I mean, it's okay. It's just kind of bland. It's
Oh yeah, it's not as
Yeah.
it's not as there's not as much action as you would expect.
And
from
how
it,
come
but
you haven't finished fucking Red Dead Redemption?
That's one.
Get
you
back
gotta-
you
into
gotta
it,
finish
dude.
That's the one.
Fucking
You gotta play
that game. Is
I do love the
insane.
game. I love the game.
It's
I just-
insanely good,
yeah.
and at the end of it, it's like you've watched a fucking
Yeah.
a full feature length
Saga.
movie.
Well, and lately I just got because Space Marine 2 came out, so I've been playing that.
See, and I just got
fucking great.
on PlayStation Plus right now. The free game this month is Dead Space.
Oh, the remake of it.
Yeah, we
remake
talked
of
about
it.
that on the
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
I played it.
I didn't talk about it on the
No,
show.
I did when it came out for free
Yeah.
for Xbox.
Oh, a long time
I
ago.
heard the remake's
Yeah.
great.
It's
beautiful.
insanely good.
Yeah, it's so much fun.
Yeah.
I'm now fighting those stupid fucking monsters that have armored skin. I don't know how the fuck to kill those.
Their knees.
And it seems like their elbows too, or shoulders.
You shoot their knees with that little laser.
Yes.
It's like the 6-shot. You can make it vertical or sideways.
Yeah.
You take out their legs.
Yeah, the problem is I don't have much ammo left for that. I just got this.
Yeah,
new
that's
gun.
the bitch, isn't it? Ammo is far and few between on that fucking
Oh, I
game.
love the game. Look, I've never played the first one. I've never played the second or however many they've made. But because this came out for free, I was like, "Fuck it,
Why not? Yeah.
I'll try
Well,
it."
and basically the remake,
impressed.
from what everyone's told me, is it's exactly the same game as the original. It just looks better.
Well, not just looks better; it's better in every aspect of it.
Well,
right?
but
So
the
there's-
you have
story
nothing
and
to
everything's
compare
the
it to.
same.
yes, but there's
Yeah.
no loading screens whatsoever.
Right.
They've made it all seamless. So when you go from one section of the ship, and so one of the things they do nowadays to make it a good trick to be a loading screen is they'll put you on like a tram or something.
Yeah, or you're walking through a hallway or something
Yes.
like that. Yeah.
And it's a great trick because they can now make it look like you're not doing a loading screen because
Yeah.
by the time it takes to load, all you have to do is walk 15 feet and it's already loaded the
Did you
next
get
area.
dizzy
Right.
with the no gravity?
The nose gravity's awesome.
Yeah, it got
That
me dizzy
shit's
as fuck
insane.
for starting it. When I first played it, I was like, oh, man.
When I first got into the no gravity areas, I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, and how it mutes the sound and everything. It feels...
Yeah. Well, that's what it'd be like in space. In
Yeah.
vacuum, there'd be no sound.
It was really cool how they implemented that.
All right, Neil deGrasse dipshit.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
But that's a fun game, yeah.
I'm black now.
It's insane.
They're
I was just
supposed to
that
come
had
out
nothing
with
to do with race. That had to do with you being a dipshit, and he's really smart. That's it. That's all it was.
Could have gone Bill Nye the Science Guy. Or...
Well, I'm making it about race.
No, I thought the alliteration of Neil deGrasse dipshit works better.
I got you.
Bill Nye the Science Idiot doesn't sound...
The idiot guy.
Bill Nye the
dumb
Science guy. Bill Nye the
Bill,
Science
Bill,
guy.
Bill.
And here's the funny thing. Not actually a scientist.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Isn't he like an engineer or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, by trade or whatever, yeah.
But he's a great...
Which is fine. That you're still a smart guy.
No, yeah,
But
yeah.
Shouldn't
I
be
be
making
learning-
decisions about vaccines and telling us how or not to.
Well,
Probably
that's...
Probably
Yeah,
not.
that's way above his pay grade.
It's above a lot of people's
It's not
pay
even.
grade. And
yeah,
here's the fuck.
Not even in
so-
his pay grade.
So Hillary Clinton this week, I think it was this week, came out and saying that we need to get like all these platforms on the same page. Like she did the same thing Kamala did.
Yeah.
Saying that
yeah,
we need
I heard about
and
it.
we need to stop the misinformation and
Oh
stuff.
my
And it's
We
like
should even like possibly.
here's
you
the
know,
problem. They tried doing that before, except the misinformation that we were getting was all real. We found that out after the fucking pandemic.
Yes.
Why is yours just died? Because this isn't even fucking plugged in.
Oh, must have been. So hasn't been recording this whole fucking time.
That'd be hilarious.
Oh, I'll bet. Oh, wow. How'd
No,
you like that?
we heard you earlier, so I don't know
That's
what
odd.
happened.
It's a goddamn ghost.
The same
Just
one
want
that
me to
moved that
shut the
fucking thing?
fuck up.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I think it was God going, Tim, you're not podcast material.
You're done, bud.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead and call it.
Stop making up shit about
You're done.
fucking Lars Larson.
But Arizona
Stop
Sunshine's
picking on
supposed to
Lars
coming
Larson.
out this week as well. I'm pretty
That's
excited about.
the zombie game?
Yeah, the first one.
Oh,
I finished
yeah,
this
yeah.
playthrough of the second one, but the first one is going to be remastered and come
Fuck,
out.
dude,
Oh,
I just
cool,
I
cool.
So I'm
just
super excited about that because it's fun. God damn it,
I
Kevin,
just
it's fun.
I
I'm gonna have
just
to
saw a
get it.
VR game that I think you would be interested in. Batman.
Oh,
There's
a
an
Batman
Arkham there's an
VR?
Arkham Batman game.
oh, neat.
Where you actually go in and beat the shit out of fucking all the criminals and
Oh.
stuff.
That sounds awesome.
And it's for that.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Specifically designed for that fucking
Oh,
headset.
the Oculus.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Or MetaQuest is what they're calling it now.
it's for the MetaQuest. And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that looks fun.
Yeah.
I like
Get
the
it.
name Oculus.
It looks
but-
fucking
I might.
cool.
Like I said, Arizona Sunshine comes first, and then
Yeah.
we'll
Yeah, but
see
you
what
get
shows
to
up
beat the
after.
shit up. You get to be Batman.
Yeah.
Change your name in it to Fat
Oh,
Man.
it depends on how it plays. Because again,
can't wait.
I can't do the motion thing because of motion sickness. So it depends on how well it plays out.
Yeah.
'Cause there's, I mean,
Well,
Arizona
if you
Sunshine
get it on,
was.
is that? Can you go through Steam on that?
Yeah, I can play any
So-
Steam game
Yeah,
on
you
it
could.
as well.
Yeah, you should be able to. Yeah.
Get it for
I can do
Steam.
porn on it. I finally figured out how to do that.
Well, yeah. Is that great?
No, it's terrible.
Is it-
What? I've heard it was amazing.
The lady's face is up in my face trying to blow me kisses, and I felt so uncomfortable. It's like, let's get to it, man.
Tim,
This is not very good.
So
Get out of my fucking face.
So essentially, just like real life.
and you can't back away. She's just, no matter where you move,
wait,
she's still up in your
Tim,
fucking face.
So what you're telling me that it is actually good because it's just like your real experiences in life.
What?
Except
Oh
for you
no,
can't feel
affection!
it.
Get away from me!
Yeah.
Yuck! Gross!
Stop.
Ooh.
Put out. I don't want to fucking see your face
Oh, a
right
lady?
now.
Stop looking me in the eyes.
No, this is my guess.
It's not interactive. It's just a video.
Tim the whole time is probably like, "Oh, gross, lady. Where's your cock?"
But it was interesting. It was.
Because I remember you gave us a
different approach.
revelation on this show that you wouldn't mind some
Oh,
Thai
lady
lady
boys?
boys.
Well, yeah.
Have you
that's
done that on
different.
there? Try
No,
that.
I haven't.
Try that.
I'm just scratched the surface of it just because I don't
Try
know
that.
what it'll happen.
Hey,
Scratch that itch. If you
Maybe
did
they'll have
know.
a Taiwanese lady boy.
This is what I just said.
Thai lady boy.
Jesus
lady.
Same
Christ.
thing.
No,
Just
I'm
add,
sorry I
one
didn't say
knees
the
at the
whole
end.
fucking
You
word.
didn't say the whole word. You just said lady boys.
What do you think those are?
Well,
They don't have to be Thai.
They don't have to be Thai.
I think that's pretty much what they're
They can be
synonymous with.
Hispanic as well.
I think that's
No, I think it's that
synonymous.
they're most well known in Thailand.
Yeah, I'd say like
sure.
99.9%.
But that doesn't mean that they don't
that's
exist
what you would-
elsewhere.
I think 99.9% that's what you would think of.
Hi, lady boy.
Possibly.
Yeah.
No, not possibly.
Possibly.
You're the only person that would say this.
I am not. There's ladyboys in other parts of the world.
All right, let's do a poll.
Put some up on the screen. Tap your screen if you think Kevin's right.
Yeah, YouTube. Just type in Kevin or Shane on who you think's right here.
Yeah, there we go.
What, you think only Thailand has ladyboys? What kind of a
bigot
are you?
I think that
what kind of a bigot are you, sir?
I think that when you say the word ladyboy, you think 99.9% of people would say Taiwan.
No, Thailand.
Or Thailand. Yeah, you're right. Oh, yeah, you did say Taiwanese earlier. God damn it. I should have punched you for that.
Shit, I did
you
say
fucking
Taiwanese.
idiot. That's the only reason I said Taiwan after that.
You both are idiots.
We're both stupid in this one.
Fucking morons.
And just, if you think we're both idiots, type Tim.
Yes. So
That's
what do you guys
me.
think?
I'm Tim, and I like Taiwanese boys.
We can end on that.
We got to clip that shit.
We're ending on that. And yes, clip that, please. My name That's hilarious. Anyway, thank you for listening to the show, putting up with this nonsense. Vote. And I mean on our show. I don't care.
Email or call. Yeah, this is not working out.
Anyway, goodbye, everybody. Yeah, it's working.
Okay, good.
All right. Goodbye, everybody.
Take dive into the madness. No time for control from politics to pop culture.